Shalom friends, welcome to a small sanctuary. I am here with a special Hanukkah edition to showcase 8 Jewish values that you can take into your Hanukkah celebration this year for added meaning and reflection. Hey, I'll admit it, I like decorating and gifting like the next person, but I want to give you a little bit of life-affirming, heart-warming, encouraging content to bring a little extra touch of significance and purpose to the Festival of Lights. So without further ado, what I have here are 8 values plus a bonus value, our shamash. And these 8 values are rooted in different core Jewish texts of the Hebrew Bible, and these can be inspiring for a Jewish audience, but also for a non-Jewish audience or a Christian audience who wants to strengthen their relationship to the Hebrew Bible. You can find these 8 values in a Zechariah source sheet that I have made that I will share in the show notes below. What is Zechariah? Zechariah is a wonderful website and application. You can download it as an app as well for Jewish textual learning. It contains basically the entire digitalized library of classical Jewish texts, ranging from the Hebrew Bible, of course, but also Mishnah, Talmud, Chassidut, the Hasidic writings, Kabbalah, Jewish mysticism, the Apocrypha, and anything else that you can imagine that completes the Jewish library of learning, so you can access these 8 questions, print them out, and study them with your loved ones. In the Zechariah source sheet, I have also included 8 extra follow-up questions for more depth. I will not be discussing those in this video, but it will allow you to dig a little deeper if you wish. So let's start without further ado with our 8 values for 8 nights. And what I intend to do is print these out or write these out on note cards and put them in the little bags that I have suspended from my mantelpiece so that my kids can take them out and do a little bit of Torah learning for each of the nights of Hanukkah. That is the ideal. Is that how it will work? Who knows? Kids are kids, but I'm willing to give it a try and we'll see how it goes. All right. Okay, here come our 8 values. The first value for night number 1 is Ometz Lev, courage. And here is a text from Joshua 1:7. But you must be very strong and resolute to observe faithfully all the teaching that my servant Moses enjoined upon you. Do not deviate from it to the right or the left, that you may be successful in wherever you go. That is the text. Rak chazak va'amat me'od lishmor v'la'asot kechol haTorah. So this is encouraging us to root ourselves in strength. This is a journey of progression through the 8 nights of Hanukkah, and we will start with strength and confidence and courage. So here is the question. During these challenging times, what is a way in which you can demonstrate Jewish courage? All right. Night number 2. Kavod, dignity and respect. From Proverbs 31:25. She is clothed with strength and splendor. She looks to the future cheerfully. Ometz Lev levusha. She is clothed in strength and splendor. And this is, of course, an outflow of chazak, of strength, is that we find dignity in ourselves as Jews. Question. Name one thing about being Jewish that gives you kavod, dignity, and that you wear with oz v'hadar, with strength and splendor. Wearing in a metaphorical sense, of course. Night number 3. Mishpachah, family. The text is from Genesis 12:1-3. Vayomer Adonai el Avraham lech lecha ma'artzecha. This is a very famous text. God said to Abram, go forth from your native land And I will make you a great nation, and I will bless you, and I will make your name great, and you shall be a blessing. I will bless those who bless you, and curse the one who curses you, and all the families of the earth shall bless themselves by you. V'nivrachu b'cha kol mishpachot ha'adama. So this is all about our own extended Jewish and even planetary family. Also our immediate nuclear families, but also the larger families that we are part of in our lives. Question: how is your family a blessing to you, and how are you a blessing to your family? Night number 4, Cherut, freedom. This is all, of course, an outflow of strength and dignity, is your ability to set yourself free. Leviticus 25:10. And you shall hallow the 50th year. You shall proclaim release throughout the land for all of its inhabitants. It shall be a jubilee for you. Each of you shall return to your holding, and each of you shall return to your family. Ukaratem dror ba'aretz lechol yoshvea. And it shall be liberty throughout the land. Very famous quote, especially for Americans, because it is engraved on the Liberty Bell in Philadelphia. Question: what makes you feel free as a Jew? Night number 5. Out of our strength and dignity and liberty comes joy. Night number 5. Simcha, joy. Our text is from Psalm 100, 1-2. A psalm for praise. Raise a shout for the Eternal, all the earth. Worship the Eternal in gladness. Come into his presence with shouts of joy. Mizmor letodah. Hari'u l'Adonai kol ha'aretz. Ivdu et Adonai b'simcha. Uva'u lefanav v'ranana. Of course, feeling joy is so imperative for the Jewish people, especially when times are challenging. In fact, I would argue that joy is the foundation of Jewish resilience. So here is the question. Question: which act of Jewish joy can you commit to? Night number 6. Hodayah, gratitude or thanksgiving. Of course, out of joy comes a profound sense of gratitude. A gratitude practice flourishes when it's connected to joy. And our text right now is Psalm 118, 1-4. Praise the Eternal, for he is good. His steadfast love is eternal. Let Israel declare, his steadfast love is eternal. Let the house of Aaron declare, his steadfast love is eternal. Let those who fear Adonai declare, his steadfast love is eternal. Hodu l'Adonai ki tov, ki le'olam chasdo. And here's the question. Question: what about this Hanukkah season are you grateful for? Night number 7, Ruach, spirit. Out of all these building blocks in which we build strength and resilience and dignity and joy and thanksgiving comes a sense of deep spirit, of meaning, of purpose. Our text is also the Haftarah of Shabbat Chanukah from the book of Zechariah, Zechariah 4:6, where the prophet is shown a vision of a menorah and encouraged by the Holy One of Blessing to feel empowered, but not in the way that you would expect. Zechariah 4:6. Then he explains to me as follows: this is the word of the Eternal to Zerubbabel, not by might nor by power, but by my spirit, said Adonai Tsevaot, the Eternal of hosts. Lo b'chayil v'lo b'koach, ki im beruchi, amar Adonai Tzevaot. Question: how does Judaism transform your spirit and help you reach your fuller potential? Night number 8, our final night, is dedicated to all the candles being lit and spreading a great light. Or, light. And our text is a very famous text from the book of Isaiah, Isaiah 49:6. For he has said, "It is too little that you should be my servant, in that I raise up the tribes of Jacob and restore the survivors of Israel. I will also make you a light of nations, that my salvation may reach the ends of the earth. Unataticha leor goyim lihiyot yeshuati ad ketza haaretz." Of course, our grounding of our Jewishness in the strength of our identity and the blessings of our particularism should render blessings for the whole world entire. As I said it a long time now, when I started this YouTube channel, in my video on universalism and particularism for Rosh Hashanah, we are a particular people with a universal mission, and being an Or LeGoyim, a light unto the nation, is part of that universal mission. So here is the question as we advertise and proclaim the miracle of Hanukkah by placing our Chanukiot in our windows and doorways and on social media feeds. Here is the question. How would you define Judaism's mission in the world? And of course, I needed a bonus question, a ninth, our Shamash, which is from the book of Maccabees itself. When you feel overwhelmed as a Jewish person today, and you're wondering if a small people like our people can stand up and attain all of this greatness, the answer, according to the first book of Maccabees, is a resounding yes. The bonus text, our Shamash text, is dedicated to strengthening the 8 previous values with this text from the book of Maccabees. The first book of Maccabees, 3:19. And with the God of heaven it is all one, to deliver with a great multitude or a small company. Hen ladonai hatishua v'ruv chayil lo yimalet. So those are our values for Hanukkah. And of course, Hanukkah is all about rededication. And that is what this final bonus question will talk about. Question: what brings all of the previous values together in our ability to dedicate ourselves to them and recommit to meaningful Jewish living? What are you prepared to dedicate yourself to? Hanukkah, of course, means the festival of dedication, of rededication, not just to the temple all those many years ago, but to the temples of our hearts, the temples of our lives, which is why I have named this YouTube channel A Small Sanctuary, to the Mikdash Me'at, the small sanctuaries of our own lives, of our homes, of our friends, of our families, etc., because we can always draw in holiness and blessing and goodness and light and truth and kindness and love wherever we go. The great audacious claim of Judaism is that no part of our world needs to be left untouched by divinity, by goodness, by love, and by redemption. From the smallest and most private and intimate parts of our lives to the grandest visions that our prophets proclaimed. So I wish you a Chag Urim Sameach, a very happy and inspiring Hanukkah this year. You can continue to study these texts with me through the link that I will share with you, which takes you directly to the Zechariah document. Thank you for being with me today for a little more philosophical content. Leave your comments below if you want to reflect on these questions in the comments and let me know which one of these values really speaks to you this year. Let me know in the comments. And of course, if you like this kind of content, hit the notification bell, like and subscribe, and share the love. Wishing you the happiest and most inspiring Festival of Lights. Thank you so much for joining me on this learning journey, and in fact for joining me on this YouTube journey. Right now, this will be my last video in a couple of weeks while I get to spend the holiday with my family and recharge a little bit. And I will be back in the secular New Year 2023 with, of course, a Hanukkah retrospective and more content to come. Wishing you a festive season and a very happy secular New Year.